This is a theme-specific homepage overview for Unity sites in responsive theme number 3 in Drupal 7. Other theme-specific trainings can be found on the knowledge base section on support.oneach.com under the responsive category. You will find trainings for all of our responsive Unity themes there. This training tutorial today will show you which of the homepage elements you are able to edit yourself and those that you might require the help of our wonderful support team here at OneEach. Of course, if you have any questions, you can always feel free to send in a support ticket at support.oneeach.com or go ahead and take a look at the knowledge base section at support.oneeach.com for any other helpful training tutorials for Unity Theme 3 in responsive Drupal 7. To get started, you're going to want to go ahead and log into your site. The login button is located on the right-hand side of your footer down here at the bottom of the page on every page. So not only on your home page, but also on your internal pages as well. Once you're logged in with your username and your password, you'll have access to the black admin menu at the top of the screen. You'll also notice that there's a logout button on the far right-hand side of the corner. This logout button will allow you to log out after your session. So if you are using a shared computer, you don't have to worry about anyone potentially posting content accidentally as you, even though they are somebody else. So again, feel free to log out after each session and then use that login button in the footer to log back in whenever you need it. To give you just a few little pointers about this black admin menu, the home button over here will always take you back to your home page. If you click on the content button itself, if you click right on content, it'll take you to a list of all of the content on your site. From here, you're able to filter out by a content type. So if you know that you are looking for a news item, or if you were looking for stories or a video gallery item or a podcast item, you'd be able to sort out or filter out all of your content by filtering or applying a filter to it. You can also sort by your title. So if you know what the title is of the item, you're able to do that. And you're also able to see if anything is published or unpublished and who the author is. You'll also notice you have the ability to edit content. And depending upon your permissions, you might also have the ability to delete content. Again, don't forget that you can always click on the home icon up here in the admin menu to take you back to the home page. You'll also see a help button up here in the admin menu. If you go ahead and click on the help button, it is a shortcut directly to our support site at support.oneeach.com. And here you can register your support site account if you have not already done so. You can submit a support ticket. And then you're also able to peruse knowledge base. This is where our other training tutorials and articles will be found. So again, clicking that help button in the black admin menu will take you directly to support.oneeach.com. And then you also notice you have a CVCRM button. CVCRM is a module where the majority of your events or your donation pages are usually created. Now, CVCRM is a whole separate training. So if you have any questions about CVCRM or how to use its features, please go ahead and take a look at Knowledge Base for additional information, or even sign up for one of our webinars. To get started, Theme 3, at the very top, and we're going to work our way to the bottom of the page. If you have any questions about editing your Unity tagline or either your logo lockup, please submit a support ticket. These are areas of your site that you do not have access to. That also goes the same for your donate button. If you need to edit your donate button, either the link or the title of the button, please submit a support ticket and our team will be able to help you with that. To edit the main menu items, and we do suggest that you kind of streamline your main menu items to about 6 or so. Having additional main menu items might interrupt with the flow of your video, and it might not look as nice on the page. So try and streamline as much as possible, if at all possible. To edit the main menu, you'll need to have at least an editor or an admin's permission level. Unfortunately, page editors do not have the ability to edit blocks, nor do they have the ability to edit menus. So again, if you have a page or an editor or an admin user permissions level, you can go ahead and scroll over this block. You'll see a little editing gear that pops up. If you click on that gear, you'll see a choice for list links. Go ahead and select that. That'll take you to a page with all of your links. You're able to add a link. You're able to move them around by dragging and dropping them where you need them to be. You're also able to add submenu links by dragging the links to the right under the menu item that you would like it to drop down. You can edit, you can delete an item off of the main menu. If you delete a link, it does not delete the page. It just deletes the link that's associated with the main menu item. You can enable or disable items, which is like unpublishing items from the main menu. And then, of course, if you've made any changes, don't forget to save your configuration and then take a look at the homepage to see how it all looks. Do you have any other questions or maybe need a little more instruction on some tips and tricks for editing your main menu? Please go ahead and take a look at the Unity main menu tutorial that's listed on Knowledge Base for some more help. For your rotor video, you will need the help of our support team in order to switch out the rotor video. If you would like to use a video of your own, please make sure that you have the video in an MP4 file format with no audio. You'll also need to make sure that the dimensions of the video are at least close to 1,280 pixels by 720. So again, that needs to be at least 1,280 pixels wide by 720 pixels tall. It also needs to be shot in HD. That is very important as a video that is not in HD will not show up crisply across all screen sizes, and we definitely want you to get the most out of your website. So again, those dimensions need to be at least 1,280 pixels by 720 pixels, shot in HD. The video also needs to be not longer than 30 seconds. So you are going to need to have a shorter video. So again, the video will need to be an MP4 file with no audio. It will also need to be at least 1,280 pixels wide by 720 pixels tall, shot in HD, and it needs to be not longer than 30 seconds. If you've met all of those requirements, go ahead and send in a support ticket at support.1h.com, and our team will review your video and help you switch it out if necessary. After your video, your rotor video, or on top of your rotor video, I should say, you'll notice that you have 3 little promo banner areas. Now, these promo banners are only editable. You're not able to create new promo banners or delete the current ones. Our team is able to help you edit the larger title that appears up here, but you are able to edit the title right here as well as the teaser text and the link that each one of these goes to. To edit the current promo banners on your homepage, you'll want to go ahead and click on Content. Then you'll want to sort by content type. These are front page promo banner left, middle, and right. So if you needed to switch out the left one, then you'll want to apply a filter to just find the left promo banner. You'll see that you only have the ability to edit the content. And then so you can come in here, edit the title, which does show up on the home page, change out the URL, and then add in some teaser text. Now, please be aware that you only have about 125 characters for your teaser text, and that does include spaces and punctuation. For more information about editing these 3 promo banner spots, please go ahead and take a look at the Theme 3 specific training tutorial on Knowledge Base. Underneath those promo banners and rotor video area, you have your upcoming events. Now, your upcoming events area is set to pull directly from whatever events content type you're using. Now, you might be creating events in CVCRM, which means that they will appear here as well as populate your events calendar. You might also be creating events, or your Drupal events, I should say, by scrolling over content, add content, and events. There are several, those two different types of events. So again, you might be adding events through CPCRM, or you might be using a basic Drupal content type. For more information about how to create events, or if you're not quite sure which events content type you are using, please submit a support ticket at support.1h.com. Or if you are in Basecamp, you can always direct any questions towards your Basecamp project management team, and they'll be able to help you out. Underneath that upcoming events block, you have an area for our stories. This is a brand new content type that you can create new items by going to content, add content, and stories. You're also able to search your current list of content for any of the stories that appear on the home page. This content type does show up on an archive page as well, so somebody would be able to view all of your stories content. If you have any questions about how to add a new stories item or how to edit a current stories item, please take a look at the training tutorial for Theme 3 on our knowledge base site. And of course, again, if you have any questions, you can always submit a support ticket or ask your Basecamp project management team if they might be able to help out. Underneath your stories area, you have an area for 5 little images with a title and a link called Get Involved. Now, you are able to create new Get Involved items by scrolling over content and add content and then choosing Get Involved. And then you're able to also edit any of the existing 5 Get Involved items that show up on the homepage by, again, clicking on content. Go ahead and reset your content management filter. And then choosing Get Involved, applying that filter to find those 5 different items. You're able to edit those items, and depending upon your permissions level, you'll also be able to delete those items, as well as create additional items, again, by scrolling over content, add content, and then choosing Get Involved. For more information on a detailed step-by-step instruction on how to create and edit your Get Involved items, please take a look at the knowledge base tutorial. Underneath the Get Involved items, you have an area for your Unity feeds. Now, the feature article, the Daily Word, and the online radio will also feed directly from Unity Worldwide Ministries. If you have any questions, or if you've noticed that there is an issue with the way that these are feeding, or maybe they're not feeding correctly, please submit a support ticket and our team will look into it. This is an area of your site that you do not have the ability to edit, unfortunately. Underneath your Unity feeds, you'll notice that you have an area for a video gallery. Now, you have the ability to add and manage your video items. You'll want to make sure that your videos have been updated, or uploaded, I should say, to either YouTube or Vimeo first. After they've been uploaded to either YouTube or Vimeo, you'll be able to create a new video gallery item by scrolling over content, add content, and then choosing video. You can also, again, click on content and sort by your content type, which is videos, to find any of the current items. Your newest, most recently posted video will show up here in the larger section over on the right-hand side of the block. And then over here will be your second most recently posted, third most recently posted, fourth most recently posted, and fifth most recently posted item. All of these video gallery items also do feed to your video gallery page, which should be /video-gallery. And then you'll be able to view all of the items on that page as well, like an archive page. Underneath those video gallery items, as we get back to the bottom of the page, there we go. Underneath the video, you'll have your footer. Now, over here on the left-hand side of the footer, you'll have your address block. If you need to edit either the address in here or the Unity logo, please submit a support ticket, as that's not an area of the footer that you are able to edit yourself. You'll also notice down here that you have a newsletter sign-up block. If you do not have a newsletter at this time, our team can disable that block, or if you do have a Constant Contact or a MailChimp account, our team would be able to help you integrate your Constant Contact or MailChimp sign up. So that way, any new email addresses that are collected in this sign up form would automatically be funneled into a newsletter listing on your Constant Contact or MailChimp account. So that way you don't have to do as much manual entry. Save you a little extra time. For questions about how to integrate your newsletter into the footer, please submit a support ticket at support.1h.com. Or if you are in Basecamp, again, you can always direct any question towards your Basecamp project management team, and they'd be able to help you set that newsletter sign up. On the right-hand side of the footer, you'll notice that you have your social media icons. To adjust or add or delete any of your social media icons, please send a support ticket in to support.1h.com, and our team will help you with any of those icon management. So if you've added maybe a social media platform, so maybe you have an Instagram or a Pinterest or a Snapchat now, please, again, feel free to send the full URL of your social media page in that support ticket, and our team will go ahead, make sure that any unused icons are removed and that all of your correct social media icons are opening up in a new window and linking correctly for you. Underneath your social media icons, you have a search bar. If you ever notice that the search functionality is maybe not working correctly, again, please submit a support ticket, as our team would be able to help you out and kind of troubleshoot any issues with the search. And then finally down here, if you notice that your Unity name is not appearing correctly in the copyright information, please address a support ticket at support.1h.com. Or if you're in Basecamp, you can always let your project management team know, and they'll be able to help you adjust the name in the footer. Again, if you have any questions, please go ahead, click on that help button in the black admin menu, and peruse any helpful knowledge-based tutorials or trainings. And then you can also submit a ticket for any issues or other questions that you might need. Our support team is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.